Hello, it's me, Mario. And you're watching Blunty 3000.
Hello again, I am Blunty. Didn't plan on making this video today, didn't plan on making any video today, on this channel anyway, but something surprising just happened. You may have guessed by now because the title of the video would have given it away, but Australia just got a Nintendo Direct, which is a surprise for two reasons. One, there was no rumours or mumblings about it coming on the way. We had no idea it was coming. It's just Nintendo tweeted out saying, "Yeah, we got a Direct for you." The other thing is, of course, Nintendo Australia have never, ever done a Direct before in their entire existence. So that was exciting as well. We were all caught by surprise. Even Vooks, for example, the best Nintendo coverage in Australia, by the way. If you're not following Vooks for your Nintendo news, you're an idiot. Basically, he's got his ear closest to the ground out of any Nintendo coverage site in Australia, and got him by surprise too. So we're all blown away. What? Yeah! So, you know, clicked on the YouTube link they tweeted out and started watching it, and one of the first bits of news they mention is Australia and New Zealand, Australia Junior, are getting the new 3DS, you know, the ones with the upgraded CPU, the new head-tracking 3D screen, and the NFC tag built in, and the extra little thumb nub, so at last we got dual analog sticks on the damn thing, and all that kind of stuff. It's coming to Australia, first in the entire world, and Australia Junior, New Zealand. Caught me completely by surprise, because until now, we knew they were coming out in Japan. Are they out in Japan or coming out in Japan? I've been keeping that close eye on it, because basically they said, well, it's not coming to any, you know, English-speaking countries until 2015. I thought, well, I'll worry about it when I have to worry about it. And then today's announcement, they're like, well, we're bringing it to Australia on November 21st this year. Same day as Pokemon, Omega, Ruby, Alpha, Sapphire are coming out as well. So I guess I'll be buying a game and a new 3DS on that day again. Just like I did with Pokemon X and Y when I bought the special edition Nintendo 3DS XL. Bastards, Nintendo. Yeah, so how do you like that? Europe and the Americas and everywhere else in the world except Japan? Jealous? You should be. It's a pity that the 3DS systems use region locking, because I thought to myself, well, if Australia's getting it first, outside Japan, I'll do a giveaway and it'll be fantastic. It'll be a great opportunity to share the love around. I'll take the money out of my own pocket if I have to buy a second unit and give it away, just to, you know, share the excitement and sort of a very rare opportunity for me to have something special to give away to people who can't actually buy it locally. You know, and are Europeans and Americans going to try and import from Australia this time around? Because usually it's the other way around. We're sort of coming last and it's out in other places, and we have to try and import here to get our hands on stuff early, particularly games and things like that. With Nintendo, they tend to lag a bit back here. I thought, well, I'll do a giveaway, but then I remembered the region locking might be a bit of a pain in the ass. But still, you could just point to it, sit it on your shelf and go, look, I got one of these. You can't buy these yet, and I got one. So I don't know. I might do it. I might not do it. I'm sure you guys would love me to do it, but I'm not sure how useful it would be. I mean, if you do sort of win it and you are from overseas and instead of in Australia, you would have to import all Australian games, which can be a bit of a pain in the ass anyway. But I just wanted to share my excitement, enthusiasm, and shock with you guys about this news that has just come out mere hours ago, if you're watching this video when it just goes live, because I'm trying to do it in one take to make sure I don't have to do editing, so I can just upload it straight away. I think I've failed. I'm going to have to cut out a bit of a chunk, but it still should go up fairly quickly. But yeah, what do you reckon about that, guys? And how many hands up Australians, how many of you out there are going to pre-order one or buy it launch day? Oh, I should mention, by the way, if you are going to the EB Expo, EB Games Expo, on in Sydney, was it? It's not even less than 2 weeks away at this point. Should have checked the date. I think it's about 2 weeks. It will be on display at the EB Expo, but if you're coming to PAX Australia, yes, I will be there in Melbourne at the end of November. It will be playable there, and that will be 2 or 3 weeks before it's actually launched, so you'll get some really good hands-on time with it there locally. They'll have presumably new 3DS specific games to play on it and check it out. And you can check out the head tracking 3D stuff, which I'm eager to find out, because I always leave the 3D off. I mean, most of us do, don't we? Admit it. You don't leave the 3D on, because it's just you have to keep it in such a particular position for it to work any decently well. Hopefully this new 3D tracking stuff will work better. I haven't read any reviews of the Japanese units or anything yet, so I don't know. Interesting to find out, though. I'm excited to find out. So, yeah, drop a comment. Let me know if you're excited or offended that it's coming out in Australia instead of where you live first. Unless, of course, you're in Japan, in which case you just got to, what's the big deal? Thanks for watching. I am Blunty, and I will catch you next time.
And I'm Wario, and Blunty's in a rotten mood. Like me. Have a rotten day.